Yes, so I'm here to share my skincare routine that I've been doing religiously for over a year now, and I feel like it's time to share. As you can see, my skin's looking kind of nice, even though I'm wearing makeup right now, but the canvas is canvassing. That's why the makeup is looking pretty good. Okay, so I am dry skin for the most part. I guess I get oily in the summer, but if we have to label me as something, I'm definitely dry skin. And my issues with my skin before, I've never really had acne prone skin ever in my life, but I have had dry textured skin, and this skincare routine has definitely taken care of all of that. Right now it is getting a bit cold where I am, so I feel like my skin is looking a little bit drier than usual, but still it's probably the most hydrated my skin has really ever been. So yeah, let's get started then. I'm gonna start off first by taking off my makeup. And I do that with avocado oil. And I just take it and rub it all over my face. I don't like using coconut oil because I honestly don't like the smell of coconut oil. Sometimes I feel like it can smell very much so like a wet rag, like a moldy rag. But it's fine, like I don't mind it, but I would rather do avocado oil. And I just work this into my skin and allow it to break up my makeup as much as it can. So I'm just gonna wet a paper towel. It's gonna seem like I'm pulling my skin pretty hard, but it's not gonna be that harsh, in case anyone cringes. Okay, so I've pretty much gotten all of my makeup off. The only thing I don't like about using oil around my eyes is that my eyeballs get really blurry sometimes. That's not fun. But the first cleanser I'm gonna start off with is going to be the Skinceuticals MICRO-EXFOLIATIng Scrub. I use this probably once a week, nothing crazy. I try not to over exfoliate my face because that has its own family of issues. So I'm just gonna take about this much. And I'm gonna very lightly exfoliate, only because I haven't at all this week. And I just feel like there's a little bit of buildup of skin on my face. And I know that they say don't use a physical exfoliant because even if you're exfoliating very lightly and a little bit, it's probably too much. But my skin is not that sensitive, so I can get away with a physical exfoliant. But like I said, just once a week, nothing crazy, maybe twice a week if I really need it. But usually I'm good with just getting away with doing that once a week. Go ahead and watch this. I'm using lukewarm to like almost cold water. So you definitely don't want to be using hot water on your face. I'm not sure I even need to say that, but maybe some people need to hear it. Especially if you're dry skin and you're using a bunch of hot water, it's just gonna dry your skin out more. So definitely don't do that. The only reason also that, I mean, other than the fact that I wanted to exfoliate, why I'm gonna be cleansing twice is because I wore makeup today, and I usually don't do that, and I need extra level of cleanliness because right now, even though I used the micro-exfoliating scrub, I can still feel all of the avocado oil left on my face. This cleanser right here, this Skinceuticals Simply Gel Cleanser, is my favorite. I think this is probably my 3rd or 4th bottle of it, and it works like no other. I mean, I can't say I've tried like every cleanser on the market, so I have a good comparison, but I've used probably 4 different cleansers. The last cleanser I was using was by Drunk Elephant, and yeah, this just works so amazingly. Your face is gonna feel so clean after, but soothed. Like it does not dry out your skin. You still feel very moisturized, but it also doesn't leave any type of film on your skin or anything like that. My sister, I let her try this cleanser, and she also really loved it. So now that my skin is all washed up, the next step that I do is I go in with my Hydrating B5 Gel by Skinceuticals as well. It is a hyaluronic acid. And the best time to apply hyaluronic acid on your face is when it's wet like this. First thing, okay? If you apply hyaluronic acid I only do 2 drops, to your skin, if you apply hyaluronic acid to your skin while it's dry, it's just gonna end up drying out your skin more because it pulls all of the water in the environment, whether it's on your face or, you know, just around you, and it locks it into your skin and keeps it very plump. So if there's no water, it's gonna end up pulling anything that it can, any type of hydration, moisture that it can find in your skin, and that's how you end up even drier than before. So definitely make sure you're applying hyaluronic acid to your skin while it's damp. And it honestly dries pretty quickly as well. For my lips, the first thing I have to do after doing this step is go in with my Cerave healing ointment and put that on my lips right away because my lips get dry so fast. I love this stuff. That's done. My next step, since it's my nighttime routine, I go ahead with my Regina C 20 serum. It's a vitamin C serum by Facetheory. And I also put on some avocado oil right on top of that. I just ordered the Regina C 30 serum, which is the pro version to this one. This is the C20. So I'm excited to try that. I haven't yet. This is the C20 is what I've been wearing for the past year now, and I like it. But I think I'm definitely ready to try something a little bit stronger. I'm probably supposed to be patting this onto my skin, but I don't have time for all that. So we're doing what we can. So that was my vitamin C. And this is going to be my avocado oil. Just 2 drops of that because I don't want my face to be too oily. When I'm doing my daytime skincare routine, I do not put vitamin C serum or avocado oil on my face. Just because I think Caucasian skin can get away with doing that, but not black and brown skin. It can cause us to actually burn easier in the sun. Obviously, like, don't put on oil on your face and go out in the sun because you're literally going to cook. So yeah, this is the vitamin C and the avocado oil is just for my nighttime routine. Say I was doing my daytime routine, right after I apply my hyaluronic acid here, I would then go in directly with niacinamide. This is the N20 serum, and this is also their pro version. Their N10, I believe, is, yeah, it's their 10% niacinamide. And I used that for almost 4 months. It was great. And I know that they say anything over 5% niacinamide, it just does nothing to your skin. So 10% is even too much. And 20% is just like you're wasting your money because you don't need it. It's not even working. But I'm not gonna lie to you, the 20% niacinamide has worked way better for my skin than the 10%. It just clears up my skin so much and smooths out all right here, especially. My skin just starts looking like glass over time. So I really love the 20% niacinamide. That's just my opinion. Maybe it's all in my head. I don't know, but I love it. It works for me. So since it's the colder months now, I usually do 2 moisturizers. Right now I only have one, which is my Skinceuticals, of course, Daily Moisture. And this is for normal or oily skin, but it's beautiful. It works great. I personally do need a little bit more moisture. That's why I do 2 different types of moisturizers, but I ran out right now. Usually I do the ADAPTOGEN Deep Cream Moisture Cream by Youth to the People, but clearly I'm like all out. That I wanna say is my 4th bottle as well. It's good. They say that it's a deep moisture cream, but when I wore this just by itself, there's just no way in hell that it's moisturizing enough for me. And I mean, I have dry skin, but it's not to the point where it's like flaky or anything. And it's just not enough. So I have to layer my moisturizers. The one I've really been wanting to try by Skinceuticals, actually, it's called their Emollients Cream, which I have a sample of. I've tried, but not for a long period of time. And I think that actually might be my next purchase to replace my Youth to the People moisturizer. They run about the same price. I don't know what the ounces, the difference in ounces is, or if it's the same, but the ADAPTOGEN Deep Cream Moisture Cream from Youth to the People, I think I paid about $52 for. And the Skinceuticals is, I think, $62. So, I mean, you know, a $10 difference. I definitely, from the sample that I've tried of the Emollients Cream, it was amazing. I loved it so much. And I feel like over time, it's going to be perfect. I think for summer, especially if you live in the South, it might be too much, even for me, and I'm dry skin. The Emollients Cream plus the Daily Moisture Cream, I think might be too much. But if I'm just wearing the Emollients Cream, I think I would be fine. Actually, the moisture on the Emollients Cream would probably be perfect for me. I wouldn't even need to layer it. I could really just wear that one, but I need to try it long term to really know. So this as well dries pretty fast. Like my skin feels tacky right now because it's dried. The only thing about this that I don't love is it can start peeling off, which is so annoying. And obviously you don't want to like look like your skin, so you're just gonna look dry skin, and like you don't exfoliate your face ever. So that's the only thing I don't love about this. I do love the sheen that it adds, and I love the way it makes me look, but I mean, it's a great moisturizer. My sister, again, I let her try this and she loved it. That's what I do. That's pretty, is that it? Is that my freaking, I guess that's my nighttime skincare routine. I feel like, I don't know why I felt like it was so much more extensive than that, but I guess not. I do wear retinol as well. I want to quickly mention that. The retinol I use, of course, by Skinceuticals, and it's the 0.3. I use this 2 times a week currently. I wanted to apply it tonight, but I also didn't want to be judged for the amount of retinol that I use. So maybe, we'll see. But say that I'm doing this same exact routine that you saw. I would go ahead and do my B5 gel. same stuff, B5 gel first, and then I would go in with my retinol. And then I still apply my vitamin C and avocado oil. They're very high in antioxidant, and the fats from the avocado oil actually helps the retinol work better. So I've been doing that, and honestly, my skin has not been bothered at all. If anything, the next morning when I wake up, I look extra brighter and smoother. So I've been loving it. If you've never tried retinol before, definitely try with a lower percentage. The 0.3, it has worked very well for me. If you're using retinol and the first time you see any kind of irritation, even if it's just a bit of redness, just go ahead and dose down as soon as you can. Your skin should not be irritated, especially with retinol. Your skin should not get irritated. If it's irritated, you're using one that's way too strong for you. So I'm gonna actually stick with this dosage for a while because I feel like it's more than enough for me. And usually also, I wanna mention I do drag it down to my neck and chest, but since I'm filming a video today, I'm not doing all that. Also, I do wanna mention about the retinol. If you're black and brown skin, it is more highly recommended to you to use a smaller percentage. When you're Caucasian skin, you can actually get away with so much more damage to your skin. But with black and brown skin, unfortunately, we burn and scar a lot more easily. So that's that. Also, if doing my daytime routine, obviously you can't forget your sunscreen. And this is the one I use is by TULA, and I love it. And it's really good. It looks absolutely beautiful when I put it on. I probably should film a separate daytime routine so you guys can see how gorgeous it makes your skin look. It's beautiful. I love it. I've tried, I think, 2 other sunscreens and they haven't worked for me. It was recommended for black and brown skin, but it left a white cast and I hated that. And it also felt very greasy and grimy on the skin, which this one really doesn't. Unless you use too much. If you use too much, you end up looking really shiny and oily, and it does not die down throughout the day. So I use this pretty sparingly, but I love it. I love the way that it makes me look, and I've recommended it to many people. My mom and my sister are currently using it, and they also really love it. So black and brown skin, I really do recommend this. It makes you look really very gorgeous. But yeah, I guess that's definitely all I have to show. I hope this helps. I hope this helps someone. Any of the products I mentioned, I would really prefer for you to do your own research on them, just because it worked for me. Obviously, goes without saying, it might not work for you, but that's for you to figure out. My job here is done. I've shared what I wanted to share. I've gotten great results from this routine, so I thought it would be helpful. And yeah.